So we have a property that we're currently renovating, pretty much like 2 hours north of Tampa in Denellen, Florida. Got this property, got it back in November. Had some, I say hiccups, but because of Christmas and things, we started the renovation project a little bit later. But I'm excited. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm on the road now, probably about an hour out from the property. And once we get there, show you all what's going on and let you know my thoughts on where my contractors are, and just keeping it real, but showing you some of the behind the scenes. And just that's one thing I think I wish I would have showed you off in the beginning. I got some before and after pictures, but just being open and transparent about the process, how this process has been going, and just what to look out for in these type of projects.
On the work site.
This. I got you. Now let me ask you this. I know they spray painted some of that stuff. Is some of that gonna be touched up, or y'all kind of just trying to keep it?
Basically, like right there where like you can see like little spritz of the white.
Yeah.
That's gonna be black.
Okay.
So,
okay. So that's
later on today I'm gonna come through with my straight edger.
Yeah.
And I'm just get the brush and just go through.
Okay.
And just get it all to be clean, so it was cut off, and then probably go over it one more time with the white too to make sure that none of it's mashing.
Okay.
Get the window seals.
Yeah, I remember this. Like this, I think this was one of the first things on that side they showed it to me. It's good to see because on the picture it looked like it was beige, but I get it. Y'all hit it with the white paint.
Yeah, the paint sprayer really helped it, because I tried it with the roller, tried it with the brush.
Yeah.
It wasn't hitting for nothing. This right here is one of the better panels we took from the front. I'm gonna put it right there, fill it in there right there, so it look nice.
I got you. So the back, keep it this way. Front, okay. I got you.
So the front look presentable. Put the skirt on it. All this trash out of here right here.
Yeah. And I see they cut the tree down right here that was on top of it. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah. We got this wood right here. We're gonna move that to the front.
All this, okay.
Yeah, get most of it burnt and some of it take to the dump.
I got you. Y'all can keep that up?
Nah, he said he got a guy coming to take the gate down, and he's gonna take the gate off with him. I got most of the lawnmowers and the AC units and everything else. I got that in my trailer and haul it out of here.
Oh, nice. This still working good, working condition?
No, but the Townsend guy.
The AC, a new one?
Yeah, it was we just rolled by and ran supposed to fix ACs. I said, but God worked funny.
Yeah.
So he went ahead and asked the man. He said it's like a little piece that he needs that he gotta buy.
Oh, so he gonna be able to fix it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He gotta get that piece, I believe, for it.
Okay. Oh, that's good, man. Nah, good. Like I said, good to come and just see the progress, man. Because I'm like I said, you seen it from the beginning, so.
Yeah. Like when I was trying to get the wall down so we could redo it.
Yeah.
There was spots inside the closet where my food was going through, so I said all this gotta come out. I said it's 2 weeks.
What about kind of about like? It's like, is that mold, you know what I'm saying? Kind of by that furnace?
Yeah, it looked like it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or somehow try to get that out. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the purpose of them breathing, that's all. But
yeah, of course.
I'll let Zach know about that, too. I'll take
Yeah.
a picture of that.
We'll try to tighten it around.
Yeah. Because I know it's right by that hot water, so.
Get a tight squeeze, but
Yeah. I see the shower and everything will be a standing shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say they're gonna have a towel going all the way up.
Yeah, I think I seen the videos. One of these, it was like rotted out pretty bad. I don't know if it was right there.
There's one in here and there's one in the kitchen. I don't know
Okay.
what you're talking about.
Okay.
There's one in the kitchen right there.
I got you. How you doing, sir?
Great.
Good. Okay. Nah, definitely coming along. What do you think as far as time to be finished?
Time to finish. I'm pretty sure about like a week.
Week? Okay.
By another week, we should have all this stuff done. Like I said, the drywall, you must this thing out and ain't nothing. So, so the drywall is done, we can start painting.
Yeah.
We'll be able to move along. Just
okay. I got you. And y'all gonna do the floors and everything too, or y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said the floor should be coming in sometime either this week or next week.
Okay. Cool.
You said the floor will be able to knock it out about a day.
Same thing, bathroom. Y'all gonna do standing?
Yeah, that's why I got the cement over there. He gonna put the cement on these walls too. He's gonna do his thing, get the drywall.
Get the drywall up. Yeah. And then new drywall going in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he really fixed that up. That thing right there was looking crazy.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
that's
like
it.
completely ripped up and almost out. He fixed it real nice.
I got you. Y'all can keep the same windows? Wait,
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
He was trying to see if any windows was like broken and need to be replaced, but I don't really got any damage to them.
Okay. No, that's what's up, man. Wait, you from around here? Or you
I'm from
further?
Ocala, but
Okay. How far is that from
here?
How far is that?
Oh, probably like 30 minutes by the horse.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
That 20 maybe on a good day when you get the traffic.
I got you. Oops.
Hello. Hey, Mr. Zach, Mr. Byron here. Keep going through the house, taking a look at it. Yeah.
Tell him I just texted him on the same line with him and Nico.
He said he just texted you on the same line with him and Nico.
Okay.
Oh, he said he's talking to Nico right now.
Okay. So here's my honest feedback on the project. I'm really not happy with it. And I'm new to Florida. One of the hardest things about real estate, especially starting new with a new project in a new market, or if you're even new to whether it's single family, multifamily, mobile homes, is finding good contractors. Looking at the project, for one, I did a pop-up. And I did a pop-up. I didn't text, I didn't let them know I was coming, I popped up. Because for me, I like to see if you're working. If you're not sending me pictures when it's needed, let me go see the project. And based on so far what I'm in on the project, I didn't have a drone or anything, so I didn't take a picture of the roof, but the roof is complete. And that was almost $7,000 for what I've spent for my interior, because I know they did do subflooring. I noticed with the drywall, they were supposed to, how I asked, are you guys putting new drywall up? If you notice, it was a lot of patchwork. And so if you put new drywall up, you most likely wouldn't patch the stuff. And so I noticed some of the subfloors, what I was being charged for subfloors, they were keeping some of the older subfloors. So basically cutting costs so they can make more money. And again, as a contractor, I understand, but as an investor, I still have to protect my investment. I still have to protect my profits down the line. And so, yeah, just kind of, if you even look at the paint on the house, kind of patchy from that video. So I have my concerns and voice my concerns with the contractor. So you know how those conversations go. But I wanted to just show you all more so the behind the scenes on a project that I was working with and really show you what can go on. One of the biggest things is finding quality work, finding good workers. You know, when you're doing mobile homes inside of parks, many times you're going to find handymen who can do a job here and there. You always want to vet them. You want to see what have you done before. For me, this is a referral in the process, and it's growing pains. Since I moved down here, did a lot of wholesale deals, had some projects that, you know, that I was able to invest in, and they went well, but this is one of those projects that going in, raising capital that we've had. And if you see that, it's on almost 2 acres, and it was a single wide that per the comps, we have some good numbers. Now, I'm not going to discuss the comps and things because, again, I want to sell. So I want to make sure that I'll be able to protect my profits. But I wanted to do this video just to show you kind of the ins and outs, just to be open and honest, what can and what cannot go wrong. Another thing I noticed, let me add, was the AC. And I asked about the AC, and they told me that they were able to find somebody to fix the AC. Now, if I never went out there, never asked that question, I would have been charged for a new air conditioner. And so these are things sometimes you don't catch, but you have to be able to go to see the project, walk through the project, and ask questions. You know, I was blessed that the young man was able to volunteer some of that information for me just to be able to help me understand what is going on with the project. So again, I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe to this video if you want more videos like this. And if you really want to get into mobile home investing, check the link in the description. Come tap in with our Elite Squad. This is honestly, I tell people, get started with mentorship for under $100. Yes, mentorship. If you've been watching these videos and you need a little bit more hands-on training, being able to ask your questions, be able to get surrounded by a group that is doing this at a high level, and people are doing it at your level as far as the beginner level, make sure you tap in. All right, y'all, to the next video. Let's get it.